Hold on tight, because November is here, and the universe has a warning that could change everything. Imagine stepping into a cosmic storm, where each celestial shift sends shockwaves of energy rippling through your life, urging you to awaken, transform, and embrace the profound changes on the horizon. This isn't just another month. It's a pivotal moment packed with astrological insights and opportunities for growth. The stars are aligning in ways that could reshape your reality, and the universe is sending you a clear message. Don't ignore this. Every phase of the moon and every planetary movement carries an invitation to delve deeper into your true self, unearth your desires, and release what's been holding you back. So, buckle up and prepare for an exhilarating journey, because November is here to shake things up and propel you toward your next great adventure. Are you ready to uncover what the universe has in store for you this November? Drop a comment below saying, "I'm ready." In this video, we'll dive into key astrological events that will shape your month, from the new moon in Scorpio to Pluto entering Aquarius. Each segment is packed with insights you won't want to miss, so make sure to watch until the end. If you find this content valuable, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more cosmic updates. Let's unlock your potential together. The new moon in Scorpio on November 1st is like a secret door swinging open, revealing a realm that holds the keys to profound transformation. Scorpio's energy in this new moon is the universe's invitation to dive beneath the surface, inviting us to shed old layers and look deeply within. It's a cosmic nudge saying, there's more to discover if only you dare to look. Under Scorpio's influence, this isn't about the usual kind of change. It's an intense, soulful call to dig into our innermost desires and fears, bringing hidden truths to light. Scorpio, the sign of depth and intensity, thrives in the unseen and the unspoken. This new moon doesn't just skim the surface, it's like a pearl diver plunging into the ocean's depths, seeking treasures hidden far beneath the waves. Scorpio's energy is magnetic, drawing us into a state of introspection and intimacy with ourselves, as if we're gazing into a mirror that reflects not just who we are, but who we have the potential to become. This moon phase, being a new moon, is perfect for setting intentions. But in Scorpio, it demands that these intentions be unfiltered, raw, and real. It's a chance to plant seeds for dreams we may have kept hidden, perhaps even from ourselves, and to begin nurturing them with fierce determination. For anyone looking to manifest during this new moon, Scorpio-style manifestation is all about authenticity and honesty. Think of it as peeling away layers, like an onion, until you reach the core of your true desires. It's a time to ask yourself, what do I truly want? What relationships, goals, or dreams am I willing to dive into wholeheartedly? Scorpio's intensity asks us to confront these questions with courage. Imagine Scorpio as a passionate sculptor chiseling away at stone, determined to reveal the form hidden inside. This energy helps us cut through the superficial, giving shape to the intentions that resonate deeply with our soul's desires. The new moon in Scorpio also highlights the theme of connection. Scorpio rules intimacy, not just in relationships with others, but also in the relationship we have with ourselves. Under this moon, we're called to dive deeper into our emotional lives, to become more comfortable with vulnerability, and to connect with those we care about on a more authentic level. Scorpio encourages us to be real, to let go of the masks, and to be seen for who we are. This energy is like a warm, dimly lit room where secrets are shared, trust is built, and emotional bonds grow stronger. To truly harness this energy, Let yourself be open. Allow yourself to feel, to share, and to connect deeply with those around you. Tips for making the most of this new moon in Scorpio center around nurturing close relationships and fostering self-reflection. Begin by setting intentions that come from a place of honesty. Instead of merely wishing for success or change, get clear on why these things matter to you. Write down what you wish to invite into your life. Perhaps it's deeper friendships, clarity in romantic relationships, or a stronger connection with your own inner self. Scorpio reminds us that growth doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of small, intentional actions. Scorpio is also about emotional resilience. Use this new moon to address old wounds or fears you may have avoided. Think of it as cleaning out an attic. You may find dusty memories or past regrets, but only by facing them can you make space for something new and beautiful. Journal about what needs releasing, what you're ready to transform, and allow this moon to be a witness to your truth. As this new moon opens the door to a month of transformation, think of it as your own personal alchemist. Under Scorpio's influence, this isn't just a reset, it's a rebirth. Let your intentions reflect your truest self, and trust that this Scorpio new moon will guide you to uncover the magic waiting within. As Mercury strides boldly into Sagittarius on November 2nd, it's like the universe has handed us a passport stamped with adventure awaits. Mercury, the planet of communication and thought, enters this fiery, freedom-loving sign, and we're about to embark on a journey that's less about reaching a destination and more about opening our minds to new perspectives. Think of Sagittarius energy as a wild stallion galloping across open fields, eager to explore every hidden valley and mountain peak. With Mercury in Sagittarius, our thoughts take on that same boundless curiosity, inviting us to see life through a wider lens and find inspiration in the most unexpected places. This is the ideal moment to let your mind wander to places it's never been before, to be open to ideas that spark excitement, even if they challenge what you've always known. Mercury in Sagittarius is about broadening horizons, whether that means picking up a new philosophy book, planning a trip to a far-off place, or engaging in conversations that stretch the limits of your comfort zone. Imagine it as a cosmic invitation to let your thoughts soar, to dive into the unknown without a roadmap, trusting that you'll find treasures along the way. With this transit, the universe encourages us to seek wisdom and joy in learning, in taking risks, and in accepting that sometimes the best discoveries are made when we throw out the rulebook. But hold on to your hats, because Mercury's retrograde shadow starts creeping in on November 7th, signaling that the wild ride will soon come, with a few sharp twists and unexpected bumps. Mercury retrograde is notorious for stirring up miscommunications, travel mishaps, and delays. It's as if the universe tossed our plans into a cosmic blender, turning everything upside down just when we thought we had it all figured out. However, there's magic hidden in this chaos. Imagine it as life's quirky way of slowing us down, nudging us to pause and rethink. It's the ultimate plot twist in the grand adventure, a reminder that sometimes veering off course is where we find the most profound lessons. During this retrograde, Sagittarius's influence may bring some extra scatter, but this sign's spirit encourages us to take it all in stride. The high road of Sagittarius reminds us that setbacks aren't failures, they're just part of the learning process, like souvenirs collected on a journey. The low road, however, can leave us frustrated, wanting everything to go smoothly and perfectly. But here's where we get to make a choice. Do we react to these disruptions with impatience, or do we embrace them as part of our growth? So, how can we take the high road and make the most of this retrograde? First, let go of the need for everything to be perfectly aligned. Sagittarius thrives on flexibility and optimism, so when plans go awry, take it as an opportunity to see things from a fresh angle. If your travel plans change, explore a new route. If a conversation goes sideways, use it to deepen your understanding of others and yourself. This retrograde is less about finding fault and more about finding freedom in the unexpected. Treat every missed connection, every delayed email, and every lost item as an invitation to get creative, to look deeper. After all, Sagittarius knows that the true adventure is rarely the one we plan. It's in these detours and wrong turns that we uncover our strength, patience, and adaptability. As this retrograde unfolds, think of it as your cosmic classroom, where the lessons may feel a bit messy, but the wisdom gained will be well worth it. Embrace the high road, let go of expectations, and remember that in the grand scheme of things, even the bumps in the road are part of your journey to growth and understanding. When Mars charges into Leo on November 3rd, it's like lighting a match in a dark room. The energy ignites, the atmosphere brightens, and suddenly everything feels alive with possibilities. Mars, the planet of drive, action, and ambition, finds a powerful stage in Leo, the sign of passion, creativity, and self-expression. Imagine Mars in Leo as a performer in the spotlight, basking in applause and fueled by the thrill of being seen. This transit is all about embracing what lights you up, diving into bold pursuits, and expressing your passions unapologetically. It's as if the cosmos is handing you a megaphone and saying, "Go on, speak your truth, show the world what you're made of." Mars in Leo brings a fiery motivation, urging us to step into our creative power with confidence and flair. If your life has felt like it's been on a slow simmer, this energy is here to turn up the heat, asking, what would you do if you had the courage to follow your heart completely? Leo loves grand gestures and big dreams, and Mars is here to make sure you're not just daydreaming, but actively pursuing them. It's the perfect time to explore your passions, whether it's starting a new project, diving into a hobby that sets your soul on fire, or boldly declaring your goals. However, with all this excitement, there's a need for balance, especially as Mars will eventually station retrograde. Mars in Leo is like having a sports car on an open road. It's thrilling, exhilarating, and the urge to go full speed is irresistible. But without caution, this energy can lead to burnout, impulsive decisions, or even conflicts with others if our desires start to overshadow our awareness of others' needs. Before the retrograde period arrives, it's essential to take a moment of self-reflection and ask, what's driving me? Are my pursuits fueled by genuine passion, or am I seeking validation? This is a powerful time to reconnect with your motivations, ensuring they're rooted in authenticity rather than just the thrill of the chase. Mars in Leo can bring out the inner star in each of us, but it's important to remember that true brilliance doesn't need constant applause. It simply shines because it's following its purpose. Imagine yourself as a candle. It lights up a room naturally, without demanding attention. By focusing on what genuinely fulfills you, rather than chasing validation or instant gratification, you can tap into Leo's regal energy in a way that uplifts, rather than exhausts you. Mars in Leo loves to make a statement, so use this transit to express yourself in a way that aligns with your highest vision and values. As the retrograde period looms closer, Let this time be a rehearsal of sorts, a moment to fine-tune your plans, refine your goals, and make sure that your actions are guided by both passion and purpose. Picture yourself on stage, not just performing, but perfecting your craft, ensuring that when the retrograde curtain falls, you're ready to navigate the introspective period with grace and clarity. Mars in Leo is a powerful, magnetic force, a chance to embrace your creativity with courage. But remember, even the fiercest flames need a controlled burn. By pacing yourself, grounding your desires in meaningful intention, and balancing your ambitions with patience, you'll be able to carry this energy forward without getting lost in its blaze. Let this time be about shining your brightest while staying true to the path that genuinely lights you up. As Venus strides into Capricorn on November 11th, it's like the cosmos is donning a tailored suit and bringing a sense of elegance and focus into matters of love, creativity, and self-worth. Venus, the planet of beauty, connection, and harmony, meets Capricorn, the sign of structure, ambition, and responsibility, creating a vibe that's all about building foundations. This energy is not just about the usual romance or artistic flow. It's about crafting something lasting and substantial in our lives, something we can depend on. Picture it as building a timeless sculpture, one that reflects both our desires and our dedication to seeing them through with grace and maturity. Venus in Capricorn invites us to take a more grounded approach to love and creativity, giving us a cosmic permission slip to move beyond fleeting whims and invest in what truly matters. Capricorn's influence is like the wise architect, reminding us that beauty alone doesn't make a structure strong. It's the commitment to the process, the careful planning, and the integrity of each decision that creates something we can be proud of. In relationships, this transit urges us to think about commitment, trust, and shared goals, elements that transform romance from a spark into a warm, lasting fire. Venus in Capricorn wants us to ask ourselves, what am I building here? Does it have the strength to stand the test of time? In creative pursuits, this energy is like laying the foundation of a grand cathedral or painting each layer of a canvas with intention. It's the careful, dedicated process of turning an idea into something tangible, stable, and meaningful. Under this influence, you might find yourself more focused on the details, willing to put in the time and effort to refine your work and ensure that it aligns with your long-term vision. Think of Venus in Capricorn as your artistic director, guiding you to create not just with passion, but with purpose, as though each stroke or decision builds towards something timeless. Now, Capricorn's influence is also about reclaiming authority in our lives, especially in how we approach our goals and relationships. Venus in Capricorn is a call to step up and own your life, as though you're the CEO of your own world. It encourages us to make decisions that reflect our values and to set standards that honor our self-worth. During this transit, take stock of areas where you might feel uncertain or dependent on external validation. Ask yourself, are my actions aligned with what I truly believe? Do I give others too much power over my decisions or my happiness? Venus in Capricorn wants you to ground yourself in your own authority, becoming your own source of stability. Practically, this energy is a great opportunity to set some boundaries, take responsibility for your happiness, and make choices that empower you. Start with small, daily habits that reinforce your intentions. Maybe it's managing your time better, honoring commitments to yourself, or setting aside focused time for creative projects. Build routines that support your dreams like an artist who dedicates time to their craft every day, not just when inspiration strikes. Capricorn reminds us that mastery comes from consistent effort and that true empowerment is rooted in our ability to trust ourselves. Venus in Capricorn is a beautiful blend of love and logic, creativity and commitment. It's about balancing the heart's desires with a steady hand, allowing us to create connections, art, and lives that not only bring us joy, but also bring us pride, whether in relationships, creative projects, or personal growth. This transit asks us to invest in what matters, to cherish what we build, and to stand firmly in the authority of our own lives. Embrace it and watch as the world around you begins to reflect the stability and beauty you've brought forth from within. As Saturn turns direct in Pisces in mid-November, it's like the fog is finally lifting on a long journey through uncertain waters. Saturn, the planet of discipline, responsibility, and life's most valuable lessons, has been retrograde, challenging us to dig deep, to confront fears, and to stretch our limits of resilience and faith. Picture this retrograde period as a spiritual boot camp, one where Saturn's unyielding lessons have pushed us to examine our beliefs, reflect on our intentions, and come face to face with any illusions we may have clung to. It's been a time of intense introspection, like an old lighthouse beam shining into the deepest parts of the ocean, revealing things that were hidden in the shadows. Now, with Saturn turning direct, it's as if that lighthouse has given us clarity. We can finally see the direction we need to go and the lessons we've gathered along the way. During its retrograde in Pisces, Saturn wasn't just testing our endurance. It was teaching us how to anchor ourselves amidst uncertainty, to find balance between logic and intuition. It's been like a spiritual weightlifting session. Each challenge has strengthened our inner resilience, helping us to recognize where we need structure, faith, and clarity in our lives. Saturn in Pisces is about learning to build castles in the sky, but putting a foundation under them, as the saying goes. It's about grounding our dreams in reality, turning aspirations into something tangible and meaningful. Saturn direct brings a reminder that spiritual growth isn't just about transcendent experiences. It's about putting those insights into practice. Imagine it as the difference between knowing how to swim and actually swimming in deep waters. With Saturn now in direct motion, it's time to take responsibility for our actions and our decisions, to live out what we've learned with both strength and grace. Pisces, after all, is the sign of spirituality, compassion, and dreams, while Saturn demands discipline, boundaries, and focus. Together, they ask us to show up fully for our spiritual journey, not just in moments of reflection, but in the choices we make each day. It's time to take those lessons and apply them, to bridge the gap between our higher selves and our practical lives. To navigate this period, start by grounding yourself in your own faith and intuition. Saturn in Pisces wants us to trust our instincts, but also to take responsibility for where we're headed. Think of it as a dance between surrender and intention. Pisces invites us to surrender to the flow, but Saturn reminds us to guide our steps with purpose. Maybe it's about setting small, consistent practices like journaling, meditating, or setting clear boundaries. Each act is like a stitch, weaving a safety net beneath our dreams, giving us the confidence to leap with both feet. This period is also an opportunity to own your choices fully. If there are areas where you've hesitated or allowed doubt to cloud your judgment, Saturn in Pisces encourages you to reclaim your power. Consider it like standing at the helm of your ship, hand on the wheel, no longer drifting, but steering with both trust and intention. Saturn Direct is your green light to take those leaps of faith with a steady foundation beneath you. Embrace this energy as a moment to root yourself in what truly matters, to trust that even the unknown can be navigated with grace. Just like a wise sailor understands the tides, Saturn in Pisces teaches us to flow with the currents, but to always stay true to our compass. With Saturn Direct, it's time to let your faith guide you, grounded by the lessons you've learned, ready to embrace the journey ahead with both feet on solid ground and a heart open to the limitless potential of the sea ahead. On November 15th, the full moon in Taurus rises like a luminous anchor in the night sky, inviting us to let go of what's weighing us down and settle into a place of true, unshakable peace. Taurus, the sign of earthy stability, sensuality, and grounded values, holds space for us to pause, reflect, and focus on what genuinely brings us security and comfort. Imagine it as wrapping yourself in a warm, soft blanket on a chilly night. The energy of this Taurus full moon is all about embracing what feels safe, abundant, and nurturing. But for that feeling of comfort to take root, we must first clear out the clutter, physically, emotionally, and mentally. This full moon highlights the beauty of simplicity, inviting us to evaluate what really matters and gently release anything that disrupts our sense of peace. Taurus, ruled by Venus, finds value in both material security and emotional fulfillment, asking us to tune into the spaces and routines that make us feel at home. Think of it as an opportunity to declutter your life as if it were a beloved garden, removing weeds, trimming back overgrowth, and making space for what truly blossoms. In this light, the full moon acts as a cosmic spotlight, illuminating what's grown stagnant or burdensome, so we can lovingly let it go and allow fresh, nourishing energy to enter. As you reflect on what no longer serves you, consider engaging in a simple release ritual that aligns with Taurus's practical and steady energy. Start by making a list of anything that feels heavy or draining. Old habits, cluttered spaces, outdated commitments, or even lingering doubts and fears. Once you have that list, try symbolically releasing it, safely burning the paper, tearing it up, or burying it under a tree can help seal your intentions and open up space for renewal. This act of release is like clearing a path through a forest. It makes room for light to reach what truly needs to grow, allowing you to move forward with a sense of calm and purpose. After releasing, shift your focus to gratitude, a core value of Taurus energy. Gratitude not only grounds us in the present moment, but it also reinforces a sense of abundance, reminding us of all we already have. Take a few moments to write down or speak aloud the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Perhaps it's the comfort of a home-cooked meal, the companionship of loved ones, or the stability of a steady job. Taurus energy appreciates the beauty in life's simple pleasures, so don't overlook the small joys that make your day brighter. By expressing gratitude, you're essentially watering the roots of your life, ensuring that what you value continues to grow and flourish. For an added layer of grounding, you could also try a small, sensory-focused ritual that brings you closer to the earth, another key element of Taurus's energy. Spend time outdoors, plant something, or simply take a mindful walk where you can connect with nature. Even cooking or enjoying a wholesome meal can be a Taurus-inspired way to celebrate abundance and stability. Think of this full moon as a time to revel in life's comforts, to nourish your senses, and to root yourself in practices that support your well-being. As this full moon in Taurus unfolds, let its light be a gentle reminder that true stability doesn't come from holding on to everything. Instead, it emerges when we consciously choose what we keep close, releasing what's no longer needed so that what remains can grow stronger. In the warm glow of gratitude and the simplicity of a clutter-free mind, you'll find a renewed sense of calm, a solid foundation upon which to build, dream, and thrive in alignment with your deepest values. This full moon is your moment to plant seeds of peace and contentment, letting the universe fill the open spaces with whatever is meant to help you flourish. As November draws to a close, we witness a powerful shift in the cosmic landscape as Pluto, the planet of transformation, finally settles into Aquarius, a transit that signals a profound new chapter, both personally and collectively. Pluto, known as the Lord of the Underworld, holds a transformative energy that reaches deep into our foundations, pushing us to shed old layers and embrace lasting change. When Pluto teams up with Aquarius, the visionary sign of innovation, social progress, and collective ideals, the stage is set for a period of deep, sweeping transformation. It's as if the universe is handing us the blueprint for the next era, asking us to break free from restrictive patterns and co-create a world that's more inclusive, inventive, and interconnected. This isn't just any ordinary transit. Pluto in Aquarius will span nearly 2 decades, slowly yet steadily reshaping our personal and social worlds. Pluto's influence is powerful but patient, like a river that carves through rock over time, transforming the landscape with steady, persistent pressure. This energy encourages us to embrace change at the roots, challenging us to reimagine what's possible for society, our communities, and our personal lives. Pluto's presence here signals a call for long-term transformation, reminding us that meaningful growth requires more than just surface adjustments. It demands a fundamental reshaping of our systems, beliefs, and behaviors. In the realm of Aquarius, Pluto's energy merges with themes of progress, humanitarianism, and technological innovation. Aquarius is a sign that dreams in big, bold colors, always looking toward the future and questioning the status quo. Picture this transit as a phoenix rising from the ashes, ready to bring in fresh ideas and radical shifts that support the greater good. With Pluto in Aquarius, expect an emphasis on technology as a means of connecting and empowering people, likely giving rise to revolutionary advances that bridge distances, transcend barriers, and foster a true sense of global unity. Think of this period as a cosmic call for us to harness technology in ways that empower the collective, perhaps through advancements in sustainable tech, artificial intelligence, or systems designed to make resources more accessible to all. On a personal level, Pluto in Aquarius invites us to reflect on our individual roles within the larger web of humanity. How can we contribute to a world that's more compassionate, inclusive, and just? This transit nudges us to explore our values and to ask ourselves whether our actions align with our ideals. It's about recognizing our interconnectedness, understanding that our choices ripple outward, affecting not only ourselves, but also our communities and the planet as a whole. You might find yourself drawn to activities or causes that promote equality, environmental stewardship, or social reform. This is Pluto's way of asking us to become active agents of change, to shift from a me mindset to a we mindset, and to cultivate a sense of responsibility that extends beyond our individual needs. But Pluto's influence is nothing if not gradual, so don't expect this transformation to be overnight. Instead, imagine it as the slow unfolding of a seed planted in fertile soil. The roots grow deep before the sprout breaks the surface, yet every stage is crucial. Similarly, during this transit, you may notice shifts in your own approach to relationships, work, and personal growth, all leading toward greater authenticity and alignment with a vision that benefits the whole. Whether it's questioning old habits, reassessing your relationship with technology, or exploring new ways to contribute to society, Pluto in Aquarius is about aligning your actions with the broader evolution we're collectively stepping into. On a societal level, Pluto in Aquarius will likely bring significant changes in social systems and structures. Watch for shifts in government, education, healthcare, and environmental policies, as this energy supports movements toward equality, transparency, and accountability. It's as if the universe is giving us a cosmic green light to reimagine outdated systems, breaking down structures that no longer serve us and rebuilding them with inclusivity and resilience in mind. Social movements advocating for rights, equity, and environmental protection may gain momentum, driven by a collective urge to create a world where everyone has a voice and a place. Ultimately, Pluto in Aquarius marks a period of transformation that stretches far beyond our lifetimes, inspiring us to embrace change that honors both the individual and the collective. With this transit, we're being asked to imagine a world that's fairer, kinder, and brimming with possibility. A world where each of us plays a part in creating the future we dream of. This is our cosmic call to dive deep, trust the process, and know that even the smallest actions can contribute to the larger, transformative wave that Pluto in Aquarius promises. So, buckle up, lean into the change, and get ready to help build a world that future generations can thrive in. As we transition from the deep, introspective waters of Scorpio to the bold and buoyant fires of Sagittarius on November 21st, it's as if the universe is giving us permission to look up, spread our wings, and fly forward with renewed optimism. Sagittarius season feels like a breath of fresh air after Scorpio's intense introspection, inviting us to step out of the shadows and see the world with wonder and enthusiasm. Sagittarius, symbolized by the archer, always aims high and far, driven by a deep need to explore, understand, and experience life beyond what's comfortable. Think of it like shedding a heavy winter coat to embrace the sun's warmth on your skin, feeling freer and more open to the limitless possibilities around you. Sagittarius season is a time of spirited adventure and unbridled curiosity, encouraging us to explore new perspectives, try out different paths, and expand our horizons. Imagine a vibrant nomadic traveler with a backpack full of dreams and a heart eager for every new experience. This is Sagittarius energy. It's not just about physical travel, though. It's also about expanding our minds and spirits. Under Sagittarius's influence, we're inspired to learn new things, challenge our beliefs, and look beyond the boundaries we might have placed on ourselves. It's a season that celebrates the joy of discovery, where the journey matters as much as the destination. As we move closer to the end of November, the new moon in Sagittarius on November 30th presents a perfect opportunity to channel this energy into setting intentions for growth, joy, and exploration. New moons are always a time for fresh beginnings, but in Sagittarius, the intentions you set are not limited by practicality or tradition. They are about reaching for the stars and letting your ambitions soar as high as your imagination will take them. Under the influence of this new moon, consider setting intentions that make you feel a little daring, maybe even a bit outside your comfort zone. Whether it's committing to a new learning journey, planning an adventure, or simply allowing yourself to think big, this is the time to plant seeds for the dreams that stir excitement in your heart. When setting intentions during this Sagittarius new moon, focus on what fills you with joy and inspires you to grow. Perhaps it's a language you've always wanted to learn, a new skill you're eager to try, or even a journey you've been longing to take. Think of Sagittarius energy as a wide-open road stretching out before you, beckoning you to explore. With this sign's enthusiasm behind you, every intention feels a bit more daring, a bit more expansive. Picture yourself as a bow being pulled back, ready to release an arrow toward a target of growth and joy. Sagittarius season is about aiming high and trusting that even if you don't hit the mark right away, the journey itself will be filled with wisdom and excitement. But as much as Sagittarius loves the thrill of the new, it's also a sign connected to deeper truths and philosophies. This season doesn't just inspire us to explore outwardly, but also inwardly, inviting us to consider the beliefs and values that shape our lives. The Archer seeks knowledge that resonates on a soul level, so this new moon is also a perfect time to question your personal truths and clarify your values. Are your actions aligned with what you believe in? Are there areas where you could live with more authenticity? Sagittarius energy urges us to live boldly, but also with integrity, honoring the truths that guide us. A wonderful ritual for this new moon might be to create a vision map of where you want to go, both physically and metaphorically. Write down your goals, dreams, and places you want to see. Fill this map with anything that sparks excitement, no matter how wild it seems. By visualizing these intentions, you're sending your wishes out into the universe, just as the archer aims their arrow toward the horizon. Then, trust in the journey, knowing that Sagittarius's spirit will keep you open to wherever the road leads. As we settle into Sagittarius season and plant seeds under the new moon, we're given a cosmic invitation to embrace joy, expand our horizons, and let life be an adventure. Let this season inspire you to keep moving forward, to seek experiences that bring you fulfillment, and to pursue your passions with unshakable optimism. With each step, embrace the wisdom that growth and joy often come hand in hand. So, aim your arrow high, let go of any limits you've set on yourself, and embark on this season's journey with a heart full of wonder.